Much digital evidence they have to.
What is happening, mediocre people of YouTube? Do this video. You believe this? If you look back on my video from 2 days ago, I know it says 3 days, but it's actually 2. At this point in time, I did a video cutting open a capacitor and showing what was inside of it, okay? Now, this was not any big name capacitor or any type of conspiracy. I mean, it was a capacitor that most people don't even know the brand or where it comes from. Yeah, I got almost 2,000 views on that video. And then when I do a video about the president or something like that, I don't even get my regular 80 to 100 views. I'll get like 15 or 25 views. So I know it's not even being shown to my subscribers. And that's what I want to talk about today, really, is how this media, all of the media, it just cracks me up, man. It's a joke. It's a joke. The whole YouTube thing, it's a joke. You know, they can take away and give you views anytime they want to do it. And you big YouTubers out there who, you know, that's how you're making your living, you better keep that in mind, that they could shut them views off anytime they like. I gotta stop for a second. I'll be right back with you guys. You won't even know it happened. See, like nothing even happened. Anyway, so this video, I plan to see maybe 25 views at best. Who knows? Maybe it'll get blocked down because I want to talk about something that's a little touchy. It's a little touchy. So it fucking cracks me up how all of the media, including, I imagine I haven't watched any television in several days, but I imagine the television is the same way as the radio. All of these media personalities, they're all acting like they don't understand why there's not more sympathy for the CEO of United Healthcare. You know, they don't understand why the people don't have more sympathy for them. I mean, it's a joke, and that's how you and I and all of us are being programmed. You know, you're being programmed to have more sympathy, because the general feeling when that happened, and as of now, the general feeling with the general public, middle class people, is kind of like, that sucks, but I could see how that could happen. I could see how a person could get that pissed off. You know, now, am I going to get that pissed off to do something like that? No, I would hope not. Was it right? No, but what did it do? It made a statement. It made a statement that, unfortunately, not unfortunately, because the statement needed to be made. It's unfortunate the way it happened, because these healthcare companies, and now that the U.S. government is involved in our healthcare, are not fucking listening to people, man. They're not listening to people. They don't care. There's people out there who are begging for help, who need surgeries, need this, need that. And in the meantime, their daily life is horror because of how much pain they're in or whatever is going on. And we pay these premiums expecting that if you need it, it's going to be there. And then when you need it, they make you jump through a bunch of hoops. Well, go do this, go do that, try this, try that, it's not working. Okay, why, if you'd just sent them for an MRI in the first place, you would have figured out they needed surgery a year ago, and now they're in an even worse condition because you waited another year. This guy apparently had bad back problems. I understand full and well what back problems are like. I deal with them every day. I'm going to tell you a secret. Not a secret, just something I wasn't going to mention on YouTube. I was supposed to have back surgery this coming Thursday. Okay? It got postponed. Now, why would that piss me off? Well, because when I have back surgery, they're recommending a recovery of 3 months minimum. And really, with this type of surgery, to fully heal, it takes about a year. In other countries, they would make sure everything's taken care of. In this country, you know, I had to plan. I had to plan this out. In fact, the last 3 months of my life revolved around December 12th. Having surgery and then taking 3 months off of work. Because I don't know about you, and maybe you can take 3 months off of work at the drop of a hat without any notice, but I had to plan for that shit. So now I guess I'm just back to business as usual because surgery's postponed, and now that we're, you know, at the halfway mark of December, I'm not going to have it until after the holidays, guaranteed. I happen to have United Healthcare, believe it or not, which cracked me up. But yeah, the media's acting like, oh, well, we just don't understand why people don't have more sympathy for what happened. That's such bullshit. You could go talk to any random person right now, stop at Starbucks, grab your coffee, ask somebody, hey man, did you hear about that CEO of United Healthcare? Yeah, man, you know. And that's about it. You know, they don't say much. You know, now there are some people going overboard and saying that the man deserved it and all. And did the man deserve to die? I don't know about all that. I don't know the man. I don't know whether he was evil or not. There are people who deserve to die, you know, because there's fucking evil people in this country, in the world. You know, there's rapists and child molesters, and in my opinion, they deserve to die. Right there, I'm gonna get hit. I'll probably have 10 views. It won't even get broadcast to my subscribers just for saying that, which is a moral that most people would agree with. So the CEO of United Healthcare, I have no idea. But to go kill him, that's pretty fucked up, dude. You know? But it's like, well, it made a statement, you know? They talked about healthcare reform in this country back when Bush was president, and Bush was in agreement that we needed to do something about healthcare for people. President Obama, while he was running for office the first time, suggested that why don't we just offer the American people the same insurance as members of the Congress and Senate get at the same low rates they pay. You know, that was it. That was his idea. And everybody was like, yeah, man, that'd be cool. You know, you pull a bunch of people up, the rates, you know, come down, which is usually bullshit. Usually the more a product's being purchased, the higher the price goes. But, you know, you're hoping that with insurance, it won't be that way. You're hoping that, you know, the rates will come down. Nonetheless, you know, the rates that members of Congress paid were very low. And that would have been great, just to offer the American public that. I thought that was a fantastic idea. That was one of the only ideas President Obama had that was good. That was when he was still thinking for himself. Then it went to Congress, and they gave us the ADA, which has made insurance cost more than ever. It's screwed people. You know, they tell you basically, you know, the one and only great Elmo B once said, you know, basically whatever the government tells me to do, I do the exact opposite, and I'm usually right. And I'll tell you what, those are words of wisdom to live by, my friends. Whatever the government's telling you to do the opposite. And you'll probably be right. Because they told us, oh yeah, you know, this is going to make it so every American can have health care coverage, and they're going to be completely covered and never going to have to worry about doctors, and it's made it worse for everyone. Not only did it screw people that already had good insurance, but it made it worse for people. You know, basically what they did is they tried to force it down everybody's throat. You know, they tried to force everyone to buy health care coverage, which is obviously unconstitutional. You can't do that. So that never quite got done, but they were acting like it was already done. So you saw a huge group of people signing up for health care coverage, and they're still paying those premiums today, and you know, barely getting covered. You know, I pay a massive premium, but I'm covered. You know, and that's just what you have to do. And then here in the state of Michigan, even when it comes to auto insurance, you know, we used to have a no-fault system here, and our rates weren't too bad. They were high, you know, in comparison to the rest of the country, they were pretty high. And our wonderful Democrat Governor Whitmer said, oh, everybody's going to get a check from their insurance company, and we're changing this, and the rates are going to go down, and insurance is going to be better than ever. Well, guess what? Everybody did get a check. I didn't want to cash mine. I said, I don't want this check, because what's it going to cost me? You know, what if I opt out and I don't take the check and I just keep my insurance the way it is? Well, you can't do that. So they forced that. So that should be repealed, because they forced us to do it. And then guess what happened? And auto insurance rates are higher than ever in Michigan, and the coverage is less than it's ever been. You've got people, and not only that, you've had people that were, you know, living on, you know, were basically in a car wreck 10 or 20 years ago, and really needed a lot of round-the-clock care, and they were getting it, and then when they passed this bill, that stopped, and a lot of those people died. Now, you have to put yourself, you can say, well, fuck it, a lot of them died, but what if you were one of them, you know, and you wanted to live? You know, there's certain things that happen to people where, you know, you say, I wouldn't want to live through that, and maybe those are some of those type of circumstances, but, you know, that's not your decision, you know, your decision only involves yourself. So, you know, when it comes to healthcare in this country, and what's gone on in the last, you know, since Obama took office in 2008 until now, you can understand, because most people are pissed off with their healthcare coverage. Most people, and I hope I'm getting viewers from other countries watching this video, because that's how it is here in the United States. Most people are pissed off. They're not bothered or angered. They are pissed off with their health care coverage and their health care company. And that's the way it is. A lot of people don't have insurance still, because, you know, to afford basic insurance, if your employer isn't providing it, to afford basic insurance, I'm talking about basically if something drastic happens to you, you end up in the emergency room, you're covered. It doesn't cover doctor visits, it doesn't cover a whole bunch of stuff. And basically, if something, you know, traumatic happens to you, you'll be covered. Outside of that, you're on your own. That's about $750 a month in the United States. And, you know, that's what a lot of people are paying. Now, you've got other people who had phenomenal health care coverage, like, say, the teachers. The teachers here in Michigan had probably one of the best health care coverages in the state, for sure. You know, it was really good health care coverage. And then guess what? Obama gets reelected, and as of, I think it was 2013, January 1st, 2013, these teachers all got notices in the mail saying, hey, by the way, you now have a $4,000 to $6,000, $10,000 deductible. Meaning your insurance doesn't kick in until you pay out that much. So, all of us here knowing this in the United States, when we heard that this dude shot and killed this CEO, everybody's just kind of like, yeah, fuck, man, that sucks. You know, but it's not a big deal because people understand, how angry everybody is with healthcare. Like I said, did the man deserve to die? Probably not. I don't know who he is. I don't even know his name. I don't know anything about him. I'm guessing he didn't deserve to die, But you could see how that could happen with the amount of anger that's going on in the United States with our healthcare system. I don't know how many times I can repeat that. I'm trying to whoever's watching this so that they understand, the level of anger. But anyway, they caught the dude. I don't remember his name. He's an Italian dude. I think he's from Hawaii or something like that. And they caught him. So, now he's going to have to pay the price. But you know what? When he goes to prison, he'll probably get the back surgery he needs. Which will suck, because then he'll be like, man, if I'd only had this back surgery, if I'd only got my back fixed on the outside, this shit would have never happened. But it's probably true. He'll probably end up getting his back fixed in prison, because he's definitely going to be doing a life sentence, no question. Anyway, like I said, this media is absolutely incredible, how they try to program us, and they try to program what we do, just like my YouTube channel. Like I did that video the other day where I cut open a can capacitor, and I'm like, holy shit, it's been a day and I got like 1,600 views. I'm like, wow, dude, I never get that many views on a video, It's just stupid. Just stupid, Like, if they would just open up the rest of my videos to that, then people could actually pick and choose whether they like my videos or not. But apparently they slammed that video down people's throats, and some of them liked it, some of them didn't, whatever. But it's just amazing to me how that can happen. Why doesn't YouTube just open my channel up to all those people so that they can watch my videos, and the people can choose whether or not they think my channel is good, or whether or not they're interested in my channel. Let the people choose. There's no YouTube algorithm. I mean, there is to an extent, but it comes down to human beings, because I've had long emails with people from YouTube regarding my channel, and actual people, which I was surprised. And they're just like the rest of the state of California. They're a bunch of communists. So this Google thing, all of it, you guys, you better be careful. All of you, including myself. Every media outlet you go to, you better take that with a grain of salt. You better be careful what you buy into and what you don't buy into. And most of it, you shouldn't be buying into at all. You shouldn't even be watching it. That's why I try to consume as little of that shit as possible. Like I said, I listen to a couple of radio stations, music. I listen to a couple of AM news stations here and there. That's it. If there's something that's important to me, I do my own research. I make up my own mind. I don't have anyone tell me how to think. I just recently told somebody that, this is back when the election was going on, and they were telling me this and telling me that. I said, where did you come up with that anyway? And I said, and then we finally got down to it. I said, yeah, but I said, you don't have an opinion. Your opinion doesn't matter, because you don't have your own opinion. You've been given an opinion. And they were pissed when I said that. And they're only pissed off because they know it's true. That's the only reason they're pissed. They're not really pissed at me. They're taking it out on me. But they're not really pissed at me. They're pissed off because they know it's true. So stop being given an opinion. Form your own opinions. Until next time, peace out.